in a chokehold or something when he found out that she went to one of the freak-offs. But they said that it was a rapper who was married, and everybody, all the information that came out.
Kanye West was just here in Lower Manhattan at the federal courthouse for the Sean Diddy Combs trial. Here's what happened.
The whole community has just reacted to the shocking news of Kanye West showing up in court to support Sean Diddy Combs. Armin Wiggins, speaking on a podcast, shared that Kanye West had made a surprising appearance at the courthouse during Sean Diddy Combs' ongoing trial. Wiggins said he received a call confirming Kanye's presence, prompting him to verify the information with several sources. He confirmed that Kanye was indeed at the courthouse and would be sitting with Diddy's family in a visible show of support.
Armin Wiggins is here now. You've been at this Diddy trial from beginning till now, currently, and so today you're here, but what is happening right now?
Kanye West is at the courthouse right now. I got a phone call, and they were like, listen, Kanye is here. I'm like, wait, hold on, are you sure? So I think do some calls, looking around, and Kanye West is, in fact, literally at the courthouse right now. He will be inside sitting with the family.
Wow, sitting with the family?
Sitting with the family, supporting Sean Combs in this case.
Goodness gracious. Now, you remember that Kanye West had some things to say about Kid Cudi testifying against Diddy. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago, he wrote on X, I wish Cudi hadn't testified against Puff. We need to not be locked in white systems, praying for Puff and his family. And Kid Cudi and Kanye used to be like this. So it's just interesting to see how the tide has shifted.
But maybe, Kanye and Diddy are both.
The host reminded listeners that Kanye had recently posted on X, criticizing Kid Cudi for testifying against Diddy and expressing solidarity with Diddy and his family. During the podcast, the host reflected on how Kanye's presence might impact public perception and the jury, noting that Kanye is a polarizing figure and not widely liked at the moment. They pointed out that not many celebrities have spoken up for Diddy, and having Kanye as one of the few might not help. They also mentioned that Bianca Censori was not with Kanye, joking about her usual fashion choices being inappropriate for court.
Well, there's rumors that Kanye is somehow involved as a hip-hop icon, but we don't know if that's true. It's just what people are saying online.
Yes, maybe he's a cuck too.
Okay. Can we say cut? Yeah? Okay, good. Well, I said it 10 times. So. Oh, my goodness. All right. Well, we'll keep you guys updated. And everybody's been saying that they thought that Kanye was going to show up. They were saying he tried to show up the other day, all kinds of things. But he's literally there now. There's footage of him walking into the courtroom.
It's going to be definitely a media frenzy. And, Kanye likes this stuff. So he's a disruptor. So it's going to go crazy. Now, what's going to be interesting is how is the jury going to react to this?
Yeah, Kanye's not the most liked right now, I think, in general.
So does this help Sean's case or does this hurt the case?
I don't know, but I don't see too many people coming out in support of Diddy, like celebrities.
And I don't know if I want it to be Kanye right now.
And Bianca's not with him. I know people were going to ask that too.
Well, she can't show up to court in pasties.
Oh,
she could.
You're right. They'd get her right up out of there.
However, Gene Deal commented on Kanye West's unexpected appearance at the courthouse in support of Diddy. He pointed out that just a year ago, before Diddy's arrest, Kanye appeared on the Drink Champs podcast calling Diddy a federal informant and speaking harshly about him. Gene highlighted the hypocrisy, noting how Kanye has now shown up in court to support the same man he previously criticized so strongly. He argued that this kind of behavior reflects a lack of loyalty that is common in the entertainment industry.
It was pointing to Kanye West. And then it so happened the next day he comes up there. This is the same guy that got on, and I don't want to blow nobody else's platforms, or got on Drink Champs about a year or so ago before Diddy was arrested, talking about Diddy was a fed. You understand? F Diddy and all this other stuff like that. And then he talked all kind of crazy shit about Diddy. And that's how these dudes in this industry do, man. They ain't got no loyalty to they self, bro.
Gene also recalled how Kanye supposedly made amends with Diddy and even wore a shirt that said, "Free Puff." He believes Kanye is seeking attention and wants to be part of the narrative surrounding the trial. According to Gene, Kanye's actions are less about true support and more about being talked about, regardless of the context.
So by him going on there, and now they say him and Diddy made amends and stuff like that. Remember I think he did a t-shirt, a shirt or something to say free Puff and all this other stuff. So Kanye is on he's looking for the attention, and for him to be mentioned in the trial.
Moreover, what Gene Deal said appears to hold weight, as Kanye West himself admitted in an old podcast that he was never invited to the so-called parties, often rumored in connection with Diddy and the entertainment elite. Speaking metaphorically, Kanye said he didn't even know what those parties were, which showed how distanced he was from that scene. Despite this, he noted that people still labeled him as part of the Illuminati, which he dismissed with indifference, saying he didn't care what people called him. His comments reflected the kind of industry behavior Gene described, shifting alliances and attention-seeking narratives.
And when you say you wasn't invited to these parties, obviously Cat Williams done talked about these parties. People will mention,
I don't know if it's a party. I'm saying that metaphorically. You know what I'm saying?
But you've heard about the parties that everyone is talking about. But you've never got invited to them. So
I don't know. Really, I don't know. I don't even know what the party. That's how far out of it I am. I don't know. But people call me Illuminati too. It's like, call me what? Okay, cool. I'm Illuminati. Whatever it is. It's like, whatever the fuck. I don't care. I really don't give a I really don't give a
There you have it.
Another podcast host reported that Kanye West appeared at the courthouse to support Diddy, but was only there for about 7 to 15 minutes. Kanye tried to enter the main courtroom to sit with the family, but was not allowed inside. This was either because of a preset family list or limited capacity in the courtroom. They tried to place him in an overflow room instead, but this caused too much chaos.
Y'all, Kanye West popped up at court to support Diddy.
How long was he there? It seems like he was only there about 7 minutes.
It was real quick, but it was okay. So the last time we talked about this in here, I told y'all that they had told me that he was in contact with Christian, so AKA he was going to try again. He literally came, it was probably for all of 10 to 15 minutes altogether. Mm-hmm. He couldn't get into the main courtroom and to sit with the family.
He was in the overflow room with you.
They were trying to put him in the overflow room, but it was just causing too much mayhem. Like, we were in, so there's 2 overflow floors. We were in one of the overflow floors, and someone had came up and said, hey, Kanye West is here. He's trying to get into court. Mm-hmm. I assumed that they were just going to figure it out because it's Kanye West. Obviously, he's here to support Diddy, so he wants to sit with the family. He had met Christian when he got there. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if it was, there's either 2 things. There's a family list that's like a pre-set list.
Right.
Also, they only have a certain number of people that you can have in that main courtroom. Between one of those 2 things, he was not able to go in that room, so they were going to put him in his own overflow room.
Also said that journalists were running from floor to floor in the courthouse trying to find Kanye and get pictures, which added to the confusion. Kanye arrived alone with a personal security guard. When leaving, Kanye was seen with Christian Combs and a family handler who were trying to get him away from the media. Security inside the courthouse was on the phone trying to figure out how to manage Kanye's presence, as it was difficult to control the situation. Overall, Kanye's brief visit created a lot of disruption during the trial.
The journalists from different outlets, floor to floor to floor, trying to find him.
I seen them running around the courthouse, running up and down just to get a picture.
Oh my God. It was to the point I literally was asking the security inside. They on the phones. They trying to figure it out. I'm like, what y'all gonna do? Y'all can't put Kanye West in an overflow room. Like, there's no way. But yeah, he showed up to support Diddy by himself too. He was there by himself. He came. He had like a personal security guard. When I was on my way out and I saw him with Christian and one of the handlers for the family,
right,
trying to, I guess, still figure it out and just trying to get him away from the media to get him to his car.
Aaron Katursky from ABC reported that Kanye West appeared at the Sean Combs trial, adding more spectacle to the proceedings. Kanye was inside the courthouse for about 20 minutes, but did not get into the main courtroom. Like everyone else, he had to go through security, including checking his phone. He was then taken to the 24th floor overflow room. However, Kanye only stayed there for a few minutes before leaving. He wore a white canvas suit and said he was there to support Sean Combs. It is unclear whether Combs' legal team wanted his support or if Kanye came on his own.
Hey guys, Aaron Katursky here from ABC. As if the trial of Sean Combs needed more spectacle, in walked Kanye West. He was inside for about 20 minutes. He didn't get into the courtroom. The guards made him go through security just like everybody else. He had to check his phone. And then he was taken up to the 24th floor to the overflow room. Now, I'm not sure if he didn't like it, didn't think it was the right vantage point for him, but he was only in there for a matter of minutes until he walked right back out. He was wearing this white, maybe canvas suit, and he told us that he was here to support Sean Combs. We're not sure that Combs' legal team wants him here for support or if he came on his own volition.
During the trial, testimony was given by Sean Combs' former assistant, Jonathan Perez, who worked with him from 2021 to 2024. Perez described setting up hotel nights called King Nights, bringing items like lights, Astroglide, and baby oil. The jury also saw many photos of items seized from Combs' Los Angeles mansion. According to an HSI agent on the stand, the jury was shown boxes of Astroglide lubricants stacked in Combs' garage.
But it certainly was a moment While testimony was going on from Sean Combs' former assistant, a guy named Jonathan Perez, who was with him from 2021 to 2024, said he set up hotel nights that he referred to as king nights, brought the lights, brought the Astroglide, brought the baby oil. The jury saw a lot of pictures today, too, of things seized from Combs' Los Angeles mansion. 900 bottles of Astroglide lubricant. According to the HSI agent on the witness stand, the jury saw boxes of it, all stacked up in Combs' garage.
Amber Rose, another well-known personality who seems to indirectly support Diddy's innocence, shared in a podcast with Shannon Sharpe that she never witnessed any freak-off parties. She revealed that she had attended nearly all of Diddy's parties, including every white party since 2009, and never saw anything unusual or inappropriate. If those rumored events ever happened, Amber suggested they must have taken place on different days, because whenever she was there, Diddy was present, either hosting, DJing, or actively involved throughout the night. She also emphasized that she never accidentally walked into any off-limits rooms or noticed any hidden areas where strange activities might have occurred. Amber further discussed a private talk she had with her close friend Ray J, where they agreed neither of them had ever been invited to the alleged secret parties. She explained that she attended the main party, the after party, and even the after party, but never saw anything suspicious. Neither she nor Ray J had been approached with inappropriate questions or advances. Amber believed this might be because they were not seen as people likely to participate in such things, or because those events were kept extremely private and separate from the main gatherings.
I will say that.
When asked if she thought the accusations against Diddy were part of a larger plan to target powerful men, Amber said she wasn't sure and that it depended on the evidence. She found some claims, like baby oil mixed with drugs, hard to believe. However, she was clear that Diddy is an abuser, pointing to a video of him assaulting Cassie as proof. While she did not confirm the more extreme rumors, Amber admitted that if they were true, they would be very serious, but based on her experience, she had never seen any of it.
You think it's
Andrew Tate also shared his views on how the media shapes public opinion and why certain celebrities end up as targets. He said that even if he suspects someone like Diddy might have done something wrong, he stays doubtful about why the media is focusing so heavily on him. Tate noted that while the facts make Diddy seem suspicious, he does not completely trust the way the story is told by the media. He questioned why Diddy is singled out when many others in the entertainment world have done similar things but have not faced the same criticism. Tate suggested that there might be hidden reasons, like Diddy breaking unspoken rules or refusing to stay quiet about important matters.
Resistant to media programming. That even when I know somebody is guilty of something, I still ask questions. So Diddy, is he guilty? Probably, yeah. I believe he's guilty. There's enough evidence around. He looks pretty guilty. But when the media's attacking him, I sit and think. I don't sit and think, kid, Diddy's a bitch, Diddy's a bitch. I don't get programmed in the media. I sit and think, why only him? All of Hollywood's doing it. What did he do to get him in trouble? Because there's a whole bunch of others who've done the same things, but they're okay and he's not. Why did they randomly choose him? Did he stop obeying? Did he not re-sign the contract? Did he refuse to shut up about certain things? Why did they pluck him from the bunch of hundreds they could have gotten?
Expanding on this, Tate talked about how he looks at public accusations in general. When he sees someone being attacked by the media, he asks why that person was chosen. He compared this to his own experiences with media attention, pointing out that people who do not think critically just accept what they hear. On the other hand, thoughtful people try to see the bigger picture. For Tate, the main question is not just about guilt, but about why certain people are put in the spotlight while others are ignored.
That's what I think.